Days of opposition protests in Armenia against a long-serving leader have reached a dramatic stage. Talks between the pair broke down live on television when the opposition's Nikol Pashinyan said he was only there to discuss the Prime Minister, says Sarkisyan's resignation. Well, Mr. Sarkisyan then walked out. Armenia is located in the Caucasus region between Europe, Russia and Asia. Mr. Sarkisyan was previously president for 10 years, during which many Armenians say the economy was badly mishandled. A warning, there is flash photography from the beginning of this report by Harry Darkins.
This was the moment Armenia's Prime Minister met with the man calling for him to step down. A tense encounter between Prime Minister and former President Serge Sarkisyan and opposition leader Nikol Pashinyan. Mr. Pashinyan telling the Prime Minister that he'd only come to discuss his resignation. The meeting didn't last long. After less than 3 minutes, Mr. Sarkisyan walked out, accusing the opposition of blackmail rather than dialogue. Shortly after, reports came that police had detained Mr. Pashinyan. Officers say he isn't under arrest, but was merely forcibly taken from an illegal rally. For nearly 10 days, protesters have been in the streets of the capital Yerevan, rallying against Serge Sarkisyan's long grip on power. He may only have been Prime Minister since last week, but Mr. Sarkisyan was Armenia's president for a decade beforehand. At a rally on Saturday, Nikol Pashinyan had a more productive meeting with the new president Armen Sarkisyan, who called for dialogue to prevent what many here fear could become violent confrontation. But real power lies with Serge Sarkisyan, who seems far less willing to talk. Thanks to changes to Armenia's constitution made in 2015, he's taken most of his powers with him, from the presidency to the premiership. Opposition supporters criticise the 63-year-old over poverty, alleged corruption and links with powerful oligarchs. His supporters say he's provided much-needed national security, where relations with neighbours Turkey and Azerbaijan are often tense. Some here are calling for a peaceful Velvet Revolution, similar to what took place in other states after the collapse of the Soviet Union. But with more than 300 arrests over the last 2 days alone, there's concern that things could still get out of control. Harry Darkins, BBC News.